Build creative confidence. Beat the inspiration addiction. Join the Writer's Gym.
Those of you who see me on Instagram will know that one of the stories in the book that I'm holding in front of me right now, my first short story collection, Beyond Glass, began its life in Green Ink Sponsored Write, which is a new writing event I run every year, creating stories based on a theme about green things or about quality of life in support of Macmillan Cancer Support. I do this in memory of various people now, but originally I started this in memory of Sophie Porter, who was a friend that I grew up with at the Questers Youth Theatre and at Roehampton University many, many years ago. And where some people jump out of planes and some people do lots of running, I wanted to get more new writing into the world. And it was a way of going, something really terrible has happened and nothing can take that away. But if something good happens through it, that terrible thing is still terrible. But some beautiful things get to happen. And that's in memory of Sophie. I'm going to share a story that I wrote for that and that now is in this, my first collection. It's called Green Lady. And this, says Dad, is the very, very important bit. He leans forward, eyebrows in a deliberately serious scrunch. But there's a twinkle in his eye, like we share a secret. Which we do, of course. We always did. Dad pushes the arms of the corkscrew down. He looks at me, making sure I'm concentrating. I nod back. He puts his other hand around the wide green skirt that makes up the bottom half of the corkscrew. The round silver face, I used to hate that smile. Mocking me she was for never being able to work her out. But I was used to her. We grew up together, that green lady and me. Only she gets to stay safe on her happy shelf in the kitchen forever. I never thought I'd end up jealous of the green lady. Check the foil is already off the top, of course, says Dad, a little sharply, like he knows my mind is wandering. Then, lighter, make sure she's sitting comfortably. He squats the green lady over the cork of the wine bottle. The important thing is to be firm but gentle. Don't hurt her, don't surprise her. Otherwise she'll be all flustered and you'll get bits of cork in the wine. The green lady's arms go up, gradually, like she's cheering in slow motion. I'm struck by how easily Dad does this, how much slower he consciously takes it, so I can follow what he never even needed to think about. A white gold eternity snake, the wedding ring that was Mum's first design at art college, curls around his finger. There's just a suggestion of bottle green paint in his cuticles and stubble, from the latest theatre set being painted in the workshop that week. Then Dad freezes. A lime rectangle appears across him and our kitchen. Mum, proclaims the rectangle. Home. It's accompanied by my favourite ringtone, Star Trek The Next Generation, that I downloaded ages ago for family calls. But the familiarity of it is hollow now. I look up from my phone screen, where our kitchen is, to the kitchen I'm alone in. The counter I'm perched at is bare, encircled by industrial-style worktops, beige, grey, none of the colours of life. If I look through the door, I can see the beginning of the pokey student hall that stretches on forever, adjoining 12 strangers behind 12 shut doors. It's the opposite in every way to our cheerfully awkward, quirky old bungalow. If I could only crawl into that frozen screen, out of this cold and anonymous new world that's too big and too small at the same time. But even though I can't imagine home ever meaning anywhere but this bungalow, and even though Mum's calling me from it right now, I don't want to answer. The video clip of Dad is almost grey under the lime rectangle, and the bright red and dark grey of the two spots, green to answer Mum's call, red to avoid the call and go back to the video of Dad. I don't care which I do. It doesn't seem to matter. The options don't even seem like different colours. Neither option means hearing Dad's real voice ever again. That's the beginning of Green Lady. I have no idea what I'm going to write this year. That's part of the job description of the Sponsored Write. We're allowed a few notes, but then we just start writing. And 48 hours later, anybody who sponsored us through the Just Giving page gets a world-exclusive digital anthology. I'm really fond of this story because it's a lot of things I never had. I didn't have two parents growing up together. I didn't go to university in the sense, well, I went to university several times, but I didn't go and live at university like this character does. And she is grieving for somebody that I don't have in my life. So she's very much not me. And I found that was incredibly freeing to be absolutely me, to honour the things that scare me, the things that we all get insecure about, that even when our circumstances are different, we're not. I think that's an important thing to remember. So if you fancy taking some of that and doing your version of that, here are some questions to go and play with. What object, like the Green Lady corkscrew in this, could start the conversation? Who is the conversation between? Are both people even there? Maybe they're in their head, just like this character is. Above all, free yourself to be curious. When Hemingway said, write the truest thing you know, I think for me that this was me doing that. It was so fictionalized. But grief and love, and both how scary it is that we don't know what's coming next, and also how magnificent it is. Those were huge things for me. I'd love to hear if you take some of that and run with it. And I would love to see your name on our Just Giving page for Macmillan Cancer Support. The event runs on the 18th of October, which means that the anthology comes out on the 20th of October to the inboxes of everyone who goes to justgiving.com/page/somewhere-that's-green, because our title this year is Somewhere That's Green, Paradises, Utopias and Happy Places. That title was chosen by Rhianna Pratchett. And I am so excited to be part of this team. See you all soon.
You've visited the Writer's Gym with author and coach Dr. Rachel Knightley. Production and sound design are by Ashley Lexine, and theme music is by Chris Gregory. To join a Writer's Gym workout online or in London, as a guest or as a member, visit writersgym.com or email thewritersgym@rachelknightley.com.